Hello everyone, today we're at the Earth Focus Environmental Film Festival with
Raphael Sbarge.
And this is On the Spot Interviews. Hello, it is so great to meet you. We've been waiting to meet you for quite some time now.
Oh, wow.
How are you today?
I'm great. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, me too. Now, this event took place last year as well. Were you able to make it out? Or?
Yeah, I was here and I was one of the presenters last year. I'm going to be a presenter tomorrow as well. I mean, the thing that's very exciting about this festival and is actually sort of shocking is that this is the only environmental film festival in Los Angeles.
I saw that. Yeah.
And you would think, like, gee whiz, there'd be like a million of them, and this is the only one. And KCET is really committed to making sure that these issues are really identified and kept in the conversation, and then we all get to come out.
Yeah, and it's a great turnout. Do you think it's grown since last year?
There is no question. You can,
really?
100%.
I didn't even see how many people were behind me. Oh, it's so great.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
So great.
No, it's really. They came up with this idea last year, and they kind of, made it happen, which is, of course, an enormous thing.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's gonna. I think it's gonna keep growing. So
Definitely,
it's a wonderful thing.
It is. So it is all about the environment. How does your work on Once Upon a Time or other projects? Is there a conscious effort, I guess, on the production side to be environmentally friendly, or how does that work, like in the real world, I guess, in the real Hollywood world?
In the real Hollywood world, I guess the simplest thing would be to say is, maybe for those of us who've been, worked at different jobs and have been at different offices, there are certain offices that are more conscious about recycling or composting or, being green than others. It depends on the show.
Of course.
And, what I like to say, I mean, this weekend is Earth Day, but frankly, every day is Earth Day, right?
Yeah,
so there's 364 other days that are really important. So whatever we can continue to do to do our small part is really important. So the Canadians are, we shoot of course Once Upon a Time in Vancouver. Canadians are generally much more conscious
they're just
about the environment. They understand that climate change is real. They, really, like the hotel that we stay at, for example, has a gigantic array of green initiatives that they're constantly sort of really pushing forward. And I love the Canadians. I've never met a Canadian I haven't liked, right?
I think we all do. Thank you for confirming the positive stereotype that all Canadians are great.
The positive stereotype is true.
Thank you for the confirmation. Well, thank you so much for an interview. I wanted to let one of the biggest fans of Once jump in and ask you a question, if that's okay with you.
Please, of course,
okay.
my goodness.
My co-interviewer for the day.
Hello, it is nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you.
Just, watching TV. Anyway, I've been watching the show since the start, and it has been so inspirational for me, especially from just writing and acting, and then getting into like filmmaking and everything. And I was wondering, what was your greatest takeaway from the show?
About 10 days ago, we just shot the very last episode ever, right? So, it was emotional for many of us, and it's been, I mean, those of us in Storybrooke, if you follow the show, we weren't on the show this year, other than this last episode, but there was something really special about that show, and it was sort of lightning in a bottle. It kind of captured some combination of angst and hope and love, and it kind of hit all the kind of things that seem to really matter in life. And the actors were incredible, and the production values were stunning, and I'm so proud to have been a part of it, and it's touched me so deeply. I love Dr. Hopper and Jiminy, and I have such admiration for the actors that I got to work with. So I'm at a tender moment just having left them all, but it was really, it meant, sometimes you have jobs, and then sometimes there are these profound experiences, and this was one of them. So
that's so cool. Yeah. Do you have any favorite memories from being on the show?
Oh, so many. Goodness. I don't know how much time we got, but
or just the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah. One thing I can talk about is that, obviously my relationship with Henry and Jared was core. It's been really so sweet to watch him grow up. And he's now like, he's he's like got his license. You know, he's driving around, and he was this sweet little 10-year-old kid, and we went to Disneyland together, and it's been amazing to watch him grow, and I'm proud of him. He's a good man. So that's been a sweet memory.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. This has been
so
awesome.
Welcome. It's so lovely to meet
so
you.
great to
Thanks
meet you
what
as
said.
well. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
And am I passing it back?
Oh, yes. We can both close out. Thank you so kindly for your interview and for making time for us today. And I hope you have a great rest of time today and tomorrow at the festival.
And happy Earth Day.
Yes, happy Earth Day. Bye.
All right.